Hi guys, I'm Grace.
And I'm Charlie.
And this is the Nomad. We have one criteria from our customer, and that was to build the coolest camper van in the UK.
We're going to be giving you the full tour, so let's get stuck in. So the Nomad is built on the 419 Mercedes Sprinter all-wheel drive, and this is our 6-metre model. We get them unregistered straight from Mercedes, literally rolls out their factory into our factory, and then we mod them up into these amazing off-grid expedition vehicles. We absolutely love this colour. So this is the moss grey. It's a special colour from Mercedes, so this all gets sprayed in factory, and then we've just done small details around the van in the same colour, which is, yeah, a nice little touch. To make these vans really personal, we ask our customers to give us their favourite destination. So we pull out the contour lines from the map. So this is the Shropshire Hills, as our customer loves to trail run. So when driving off-road, it's essential that you've got good lighting. So we've got a lot of lighting on the front of this. We've got the 50-inch Strands LED light bar. This actually has three modes. So it's got a driving mode, so you can use it on road. And then it's got a full beam mode, and then an experience mode, which is 30,000 lumens. To make sure the trails are really well lit, we've also fitted these bonnet lights from Lazer. So they're their utility 25 lamps. Basically, you point those slightly further out, so they just pick up your blind spots where they're slightly darker. So you've got, you know, if you've got overhanging trees and rocks and things, they'll just light those up so you're able to see them. And then down here in the grille, we've got the Lazer grille lights, and they're actually wired into your full beam. So when you turn on your full beams for your headlamps, they'll also come on as well. And they're amazing. When driving off-road, you want to be able to change your tyre pressures. So we've fitted this onboard air compressor, which is just mounted in the engine bay here. So we've fitted the outlets here just by the wing mirror. So you've got one either side, so it's nice and easy to plug in and inflate and deflate your tyres. What's also great about this compressor is that it doubles up, so you can inflate your, you know, if you've got paddle boards or kayaks or anything like that. So every off-road van needs off-road tyres and wheels. So our customer's gone for the Black Rhino Arsenals. We've also colour matched the inner ring here to moss grey. To finish this off, we've put the Terrawagon Desert Defenders in here. So it just opens up the wheel arch a bit more. So when you've got these bigger tyres on, yeah, it just gives you a bit more clearance when you're off-roading. And also we've fitted the Van Compass 4.3 kit. This is honestly amazing. It just transforms the van when you're off-roading and when you're on-road as well. So there's 3 different settings, 1, 2 and 3. So you've got a hard setting, a medium setting, and then a soft setting for when you're off-road. And yeah, it's just super easy to change. You just flick the suspension out, and then it's got 3 settings. Just, yes, easy as that. So that's all around 4 wheels. So when these are kicking up dust, we've added this Bravo snorkel. It just gets the intake up nice and high, out the dust and any water that you might come across. We're now stocking these Van Compass suspension kits, so if you want to upgrade your suspension, get in touch. So with the all-wheel drives, they sit a lot higher than the 2-wheel drives. So we've fitted these Dutch Van Parts side steps, so it's nice and easy to get in and out of the van. And it also gives you a bit more protection underneath the van as well, so you're not going to hit your chassis rails. So no Project Yonder van is complete without a Dutch Van Parts roof rack. So we've gone for the Camp 2 roof rack. So what we love about the Dutch Van Parts roof rack is that you can configure it in lots of different ways. You've got your solar up there, but we've also got the roof mounted hammock, which is amazing. So you can have your morning coffees up there or your glass of wine in the evenings. So we're proud to be Dutch Van Parts fitter and supplier in the UK. If you check our gear store, you can see the full range on there. We really did scour far and wide for the best products on the market, and these guys won hands down every time. So we've designed these Project Yonder sleeping pods in-house for the medium wheelbase. So it gives you about 6'3" east to west across the van. It just gives you that bit more space in the living area. So we fit the 2-lay electric awning. We've actually included this in our base vehicle now, as it's been a really popular upgrade. You can connect with your Garmin app and you can open and close it from your phone. And also you've got the LED light bar, so if you're sitting out at night, you've got that nice ambient light. So coming around the back here, we've got the Dutch Van Parts rear package. So that includes the wheel carrier, the 700 box, which also comes in 400 as well, so it's slightly smaller. So if you didn't have the bike carrier, you could also have the 400 box, so you've got loads of storage. So you've got the cargo ladder here with the extra step, so it's great if you've got solar panels or you've got the added hammock. You can easily access the roof just by climbing up the side here and straight on. So every van needs a matching bike, so we've partnered up with Massican to bring you the very first Project Yonder gravel bike. So we've colour matched this to the van, so this one's moss grey, but we can do any other colour or change the spec of the bike as well. So as standard with all our vans, we fit a hot and cold shower outside. So if you're in the wilderness, you can have a nice outdoor shower. Or if you've got muddy paws, sandy feet, you can just wash them off nice and easily. It doesn't go inside the van. So with our Nomad model, we've got 120 litres fresh, 80 litres waste. Both of these have heating blankets. So they're on thermostat, so they'll switch on automatically when you're in those cold climates. And they both have electrical dump valves as well, so if you need to empty your waste, it's just a click of a button and it will flush it all out. So under the van, there's always essential skid plates that we recommend. So we put one under the diff plate and then under the engine plate as well. We can also do one under the diesel tank as well, so to protect that when you're off-roading. Yeah, as it's the last thing you want to put a hole in.
So before we step in the van, we've got a couple of cool features to show you here. We've got the nifty bug screen, which will keep out all those pesky mozzies. And we've also got the signature Project Yonder torch, which is in a magnetic charging dock. So when you're getting out late at night, you've always got that to hand and ready to go. What we really love about the Mercedes Sprinter is that it's one of the most luxury cabs on the van market. In addition, we've added various comfort upgrades. So you've got the heated vegan leather seats, you've got the 10-inch touchscreen display, and you've got climate control as well. We've got a couple of really cool features in the cab area. We've got the 360 CCTV system, which is linked to a recording device, which means that you have complete remote access. You can also use the cameras whilst driving to give you full visibility on the road. What's really great about this system is that you can access it remotely from an app, which is brilliant. So you can log into the cameras and it'll give you peace of mind wherever you are. We've also fitted the Garmin Tread XL, which is your ultimate off-road partner. So this is a green laning sat-nav system, which is basically designed to take you off the beaten track. You can add your van's dimensions to it, so you can be sure that you're not going to be taken down any kind of hairy routes. And this also allows you to control your exterior lighting. Our customers opted for the additional belted seats. These are a really popular option and it's easy to see why. So they've got a few cool features. They pull apart, which gives you a bit of extra space when you're driving or dining. They also pull forward and recline, which makes them a lot more comfortable. And in addition, they've got ISOFIX, which is great if you're traveling with kids. For privacy and insulation, we've got these thermal cab blinds, which are really easy to deploy. They magnetise straight into the window and then they concertina straight back up. They're also completely blackout, which is great for those early summer mornings when you want to have an extra lie-in. All of our vans take inspiration from the marine world, so we have this marine vinyl with permablock technology. This is mold resistant and really easy to keep clean. We also have the high quality blackout blinds and fly nets. And these differ from your traditional campervan fly nets, which are kind of in plastic tracks. So these are in aluminium tracks, which means they run a lot smoother than your kind of standard campervan blinds. We've got comfortable seating for up to 4 people in the Nomad, which is great for leisurely evening meals with friends and late night card games. One of the more unique features in our vans is the marine cork floor. We get a lot of questions about the durability of this product, but it's actually compressed to 400 tonnes, which makes it really hard wearing. It's also been sealed, so any mud and spillages can be easily wiped away. What's really nice about this cork floor is that it's slightly softer underfoot and it's also thermally and acoustically insulating. Being the medium wheelbase model, we've obviously had to cram a lot more into a much smaller space, but we still try to maintain a really good off-grid cooking space. So you've still got the 2-ring Thetford induction hob. We've got the worktop extension for extra chopping space. We've got the bamboo sink cover, which also gives you additional chopping space. And when you're not using that, it lifts off to reveal a big stainless steel sink. A standard feature in all of our vans is the water filter drinking tap. So that allows you to drink directly from your fresh water tank. And we've obviously got the hot and cold tap as well. So the customer's gone for the black taps package in this build. We've got 4 good sized drawers. These are all cork lined to stop things rattling around during transit, but there's plenty of room for all your cutlery and pots and pans. We've got the Dometic 65 litre fridge freezer under the counter, and we've also got some additional storage under the sink as well. We've chosen the materials in this van for their quality and durability. So you've got the solid surface worktops and the Formica laminate surface, which is really durable and easy to keep clean. This particular colour is Seed, which we absolutely love and has proven really popular with all of our customers. For a small van, we've managed to cram in a lot of storage. So you have storage over the cab, as well as these large overhead lockers with self-holding hinges for ease. One of the coolest features in our vans is the Project Yonder control panel in partnership with Garmin. So we designed this with Garmin with one main goal, and that was to basically make the controls in your van as user-friendly as possible. What we really love about this is that all of your controls are in one really easy to navigate screen. So we have everything from your lighting to your climate control, water tank monitoring and electrical system monitoring. You can deploy your awning from this screen, and you can even empty your fresh and wastewater tanks with the click of a button. We also have full app connectivity, which means that you can use your full vehicle control and monitoring anywhere within the vicinity of the vehicle. This can be really handy if you're looking to deploy your awning or you want to make sure you're over the drain before you empty your dump valves. So keeping connected on the road is really important for a lot of our customers. On this particular model, we fitted the Starlink Roam. This will pretty much keep you connected anywhere in the world, which is great. So you can catch up on your latest Netflix series, keep up to date with friends and family, or even work remotely. Some of you may remember us for our Freedom 4X bathroom. If you haven't yet seen it, check out our previous video. We'll drop the link below. But if you have seen it, you'll know we love a good van bathroom, and this is definitely no exception. So being the medium wheelbase van, we're obviously a bit more limited for space, but we didn't want to compromise on having a decent wet room. So we've designed this with a really nice, sleek, curved aluminium unit with a solid surface moulded sink on top. We've designed it so that the toilet pushes away to give you more space when you're using the wet room. All of the bathrooms in our vans have stainless steel shower trays, which means they're just super durable, and you're not going to get cracking like you would in a plastic shower tray. We've designed them to have dual vents so they drain faster. We've also fitted a heating vent into this bathroom. We've got a drying rail on the roof so it can double as a drying room as well. So this is really exciting. We've got the brand new dark edition shower from Queen Size Campers. This is a brilliant shower, so it's got a quick coupling, which means you can easily slot it in and it's ready for use. And when you're not using it, you can easily pack it away. They've upgraded this version to have the soft hose, which is really nice, so you don't get it clanking around everywhere. This also comes with multiple jet settings, which is a really nice feature. If you'd like one of these for your van, head over to our gear shop where you can find this and other products featured in all of our videos. So for the 1s and 2s, we fitted the Oggo composting toilet. We absolutely love this composting toilet, and the feedback from our customers has been amazing. It's really easy to use and it kind of allows you to go off-grid for much longer periods of time. This one is fan assisted and it's got a carbon filter, so it stops any smells kind of coming into the van and keeps it fresh, if you can say that. So the way the composting toilet works is that it separates the solids and the liquids. It's really easy to dispose of the liquid, so you just pull the cartridge forward at the front, screw the lid onto the bottle, and then dispose of it down a drain or under a tree. We know the importance of a good night's sleep on the road, so we've gone for the Cool Plus memory foam mattress from Shipshape World. This is super, super comfy, and you've got full-size double bed in here as well. We've got dual windows on the pods for the extra light, and these also come with magnetic blackout blinds which match the ones from the cab earlier on, which are really easy to use, and they're completely blackout. We've got full climate control throughout with air conditioning and heating, all controlled through the Garmin screen. So no matter whether you're in the Moroccan desert or the Norwegian forts, you'll be comfortable. The ladder makes it easy to access the bed and stows away neatly when not in use to save space. Under the ladder we have a door to access the garage space from the living area. For this customer we've stored the air fryer under there, which is a great addition to the off-grid all-electric cooking setup. So the garage is one of the parts of the van that we love the most, and I think this probably could be our favourite one yet. So if we start here, we've got the rear gas struts. As you can see, it's quite windy today, and these just nicely holding the back doors in place. We've got the Vandermoon storage on the bottom half. These are a great addition for some additional storage, but what we wanted to do is make sure that the living area stayed in keeping with the rest of the van in this sort of calm neutral colour. So we've combined the Vandermoon door cards with our original design for the back doors. So on the right here, you've got some additional storage, which is always handy. And then you've got the water utilities in the back here. So this is where you'll find all of your pumps and your guzzle filter. So we fit the guzzle filter as standard in all of our builds, and that basically allows you to drink directly from your freshwater tank. All of our water supplies are isolated individually, and they're all run using FlexiPipe. We often get a lot of questions why we use FlexiPipe, and there's a couple of reasons for that. So the first is that it is rated to really low temperatures, so it's less risk of freezing. And secondly, it allows us to have just one connection at the manifold and one connection at the appliance, so you've got less chance of any leaks in the van. Something that makes our garage spaces really versatile are these bespoke cargo trays, which we design in-house. This one has been designed for our client who is a trail runner. So we've got these handy hooks here for your trainers and muddy boots and things, and sort of various trays and things to help organise this space. It can be used for anything up to 250 kilograms, which means it's really versatile. What's nice is that you can access both sides of the tray, so it's really easy to get to all your gear. So we can customise these trays to whatever your adventure needs are, so whether you're into fishing or climbing, we can adapt them according to your needs. So you might be wondering what this black rail is up here, and actually that's the quick fit for the bug screen that we offer. So it's not fitted in this van yet, but it will be, and it's really versatile. It has multiple screens and obviously keeps the pesky bugs out as well. So all of our vans are completely gas-free, which means our habitation is all run via our electrical system. So this van might be smaller, but it's still packing a punch. The system is basically designed to be used off-grid. So we have 660 amp hours of lithium, and we have a 3,000 watt inverter to power your induction hob or your aircon completely off-grid. We use Victron components throughout our van, and the Blue Box stuff remains to be the best on the market. And what we love about it is that it's serviceable all around the world, which means if you're ever in a sticky situation, you'll be able to find someone to fix the problem for you. The way we set these up as well, you can also access them remotely. So if you ever have an issue while you're on the road, we can kind of dial you in and assist you whilst you're out and about. This is a really nice little touch. This is something we've designed in-house. This is the Project Yonder shovel, and that'll just help you get out of those sticky situations. And so we just mounted it on the back here in these easy grips.
So we've designed this Molle rack, which just magnetised to the side of the van, which is really handy. So if you want to be cooking outside, you've got that option, or if you're fixing up your bike or something, you can put your tools on there.
So that's a wrap on our latest tour of the Nomad. Hope you enjoyed it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in these videos. See you in the next one.
Hey guys, so we've just wrapped our tour of the brand new model, the Nomad, but we've got some really exciting news to share. We've just launched our brand new gear shop where you can shop all of the accessories in these vans and much more.
So hit the link in the bio and find out more.